From fitness to fashion to the thrill of human flight. We've got an interesting look at local culture today on The Express. On today's show, indoor skydiving at Fly Zone in Delta. The Filipino dance troupe, Katara.
We are going to show viewers at home how easy it is to spruce up an outfit with vintage pieces.
Vintage shopping the West Coast way.
After 1 year, you know if they'll be able to swim or sing.
The Fairmont Apprenticeship Dinner.
You just need to put together like an artist.
See that and more local expression.
Let's go with a little bit of color.
Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward at the Richmond Oval. This Olympic world-class facility offers just about every rec, sport, or fitness class for the community that you could want, except maybe human flight. Of course, to get that, you don't have to go far. At Fly Zone in Delta, you can skydive without the fear factor.
It's actually a Canadian invention. It was invented about 10 years ago, and since then it's just evolution of the sport.
Body flying. It was initially intended for skydivers.
It's the only one in Canada and one of only a few in the world.
Invented for practical practice purposes, as in a safer environment at a lower cost.
What we have is mobile wind tunnel technology.
Yes, the system is portable. When the Fly Zone wind tunnel is not on the road, you can find it down this one in North Delta. And discover, as first-timers Chris and Victoria did, these fancy flyers only make it look easy. What did it feel like?
Similar to skydiving, but just the control is like crazy.
You have to actually be able to balance yourself in a way like so you don't like fall over the place, but it was so much fun.
You're using your whole body. It's like a full body workout, so it's very physically demanding. You know, it's a great thing. You start to learn tricks and things in there, and it's very addictive. You want to come back. You want to build on those blocks.
Of course, it's not like you jump in feet first into the wind tunnel.
Let's head on into the classroom.
Right. Every intro flight starts with a safety debrief.
They make airplanes symmetrical for a reason, and so they fly nice and straight. We want you to do the same thing.
You learn the correct body position.
Slight bend in those elbows, hands where you can see them at all times. You have a wonderful aerodynamic body position.
And how to communicate inside the tunnel.
Legs a little bit. Beautiful. Straighten slowly. Perfect. Chin up.
It's really loud inside the wind tunnel. So the hand signals are important, and so are earplugs. Provided by Fly Zone, along with your windproof wardrobe.
All right, let's go.
All right, high five and wait. Hang loose. Now that was my favorite hand signal, and one I needed the most, as a reminder to hang loose and relax my body in the wind speeds of up to 220 k's an hour. As you can see by my smile, I found it to be a skydiving, free-falling fun without the fear factor.
That was amazing. Like, really amazing. I'm not even, well, maybe I'm shaking a tiny bit. That was crazy feeling.
Yeah, it's a really neat feeling. It's that balance too, like being calm in your mind but aware in your body. Similar to yoga. Just a few more flying sessions and we'd have you ripping some pretty cool tricks too.
I want to do that spinning one again.
Flying high in Delta, I'm Johanna Ward for The Express. The website is flyzone.ca to book your flight, and here's the unofficial calorie count. A Canese student did 4 minutes inside the tube and estimated a 300-calorie burn. Pretty awesome. And we've got more inspired and inspiring movement up next with a local Filipino dance group that's celebrating its 10th anniversary.
This is a dance for Mother Earth, a dance to celebrate the land that gives us life.
Lupa ay buhay, buhay ay lupa. To me, it means that you can't live life without the earth that we have.
They are Katara, a collective of dancers with roots in the Mindanao region of the Philippines. The group utilizes the costumes and instruments of their ancestors in an effort to embrace and share this ancient culture.
To me, The value is the ability to share and be heard, to be a bit of their voice here in Canada.
This dance is called Tibili, named after a tribe from the south.
The Tibili piece is a bit of a start of a courtship dance where the two females are sharing, talking, and showing themselves as a woman, as a mother, and their role. Later on in the sequence, a man will come in and dance and try to capture one.
And Mandaya is a piece about the creation of mankind, sort of like Adam and Eve meeting for the first time.
The first man and woman are born on the river, and then they meet each other, and they have their first instances of connecting to earth and dancing.
Over the past 10 years, Katara has been a strong supporter of a southern Filipino tribe called the Lumads. They're an indigenous people they say is being displaced due to mining interests of international corporations.
Once these companies go and extract these resources, the Lumads experience displacement, experience violence, experience racism, experience marginalized living situation. I am Lumad, indigenous, my spirit in my veins.
The goal is, through the power of song, dance, and poetry, people will be aware of the plight these and other indigenous people all over the world face, so that one day they may thrive on their ancestral land once again.
The food that we eat or the products that we consume, these are conscious efforts, conscious choices that people can make and make that connection with land and make that connection with ancestors that is based out of respect, harmony, and sustainable way of living with one another.
I'm Tim Chung in Vancouver for The Express.
The website is melodicenergy.com, and you can go there to find out when Katara is performing next. You're watching The Express, and stay with us because we have more dancing and local culture coming up.
After the break, polkas and bratwurst. What's not to love? You got schnitzel, you got beer, you got music, you got men in leather shorts. Breakdancing and b-boy culture.
The thing that we all have in common is, of course, our passion for dance.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.